We just finished testing the Berkshire 230E STS series. It's powered by a Yamaha 115. It's a twin tube boat. So you're not talking real blazing speed, but we have a twin bar setup here. So you really don't want to go that fast, otherwise those little umbrellas in your drink will be flying out. Margaritas everywhere, it'll be a mess. So this boat is really designed for leisurely cruising, although it's certainly fast enough to take the kids tubing. We got on plane in 3.2 seconds to 20 miles an hour in 6 seconds flat with a top speed of 24 miles an hour. Let's head back to the dock and check out some of the features of this boat. Cornering is very typical for twin tube pontoons. It leans out a little bit, but it's pretty flat. Corners pretty well actually. Even though it just has cable steering, it's very easy to do, unlike a lot of them. So when you take the kids tubing, you're not going to get like they're working out on a Nautilus machine. It's very nice. Stand by for full power. Hold on. That breeze sure do feel good. Well, Greg, with this setup here, we almost need a professional mixologist to join us on the cruise here. What do we have going on?
Well, here's a more expanded version of basically a bar boat. You have the bar. Of course, you can sit there and play your cards and have your drinks with your friends and whatnot. And then back here, you actually have a food prep area. You have some very large storage under it. You have a sink, 4-gallon water tank, 12-volt accessory. So if you have the electric mixers and things like that, it's all back here in this back corner for you.
That's nice. Now, where does this boat sit in the hierarchy of the Berkshire?
We consider this a solid mid-range boat. A lot of value, a lot of standard features, some distinguished looks, things like that. Call it out on its own.
Right. Well, we have quite a few items here that normally you only see in the real high-end boats. What do you do there?
Well, that's being this at the mid-range level here. Basically, we try to make our models where they're very family-oriented, and then once they're introduced into the market, we will let you go to the dealer. You can option performance items up, sport tubes, if you want to do the skiing and tubing, and you also add a full tri-tune package to this model, so we're not just going absolutely high line for the performance end of it. You can mix and match it.
Right, so you can make it exactly as luxurious or as frugal as you want to be, right? I hate to say it, Greg, but the service of this bar is pretty lousy. Let's go in the cockpit.
As long as I get to go, Cal.
Well, Greg, I love these bar stools. They're really cushy.
Yeah, those are actually hydraulic adjustable. They have a lever underneath, so you can adjust it to your height and your leg comfort and things like that. And they are very large, heavy duty. They are a type A capacity where you are allowed to ride in them also. Nice.
Now tell me about the helm.
Okay, Alan, well, this is again a new dash layout for us this year. We've went to a single multi-purpose screen here in the center. It gives you the engine RPM, fuel, tachometer, which is RPM, pardon, trim. And then you can also option in a GPS-based speed application, a water temperature and depth application, and a full GPS mapping application. So it gives you all the functions of the gauges and a lot less space, and it also gives you all the GPS and the other add-on items that would normally be separate pieces.
Well, Greg, I love this conversation pit design you have here.
Well, it's the center bench is a filler bench, so you could actually remove that, put it in the side area, whatever, wherever you need it at, store it in the garage. But so many times anymore, people are not using the front gates, and it does just make again another place to play cards and segregate yourself out in the boat and have private conversations, and it's just a nice little center focal point.
Yeah, the spouse has got to be able to talk about the other spouse without them hearing it.
Correct.
Right?
Yes.
Sweet. For more information on the Berkshire 230E STS series and other great boats, go to boatingworld.com. I'm Alan Jones, and we'll see you out on the water. Now, what's a guy got to do to get a drink around here?